My beloved, come close and listen with your soul, not just your ears. This message isn't for the body, it's for the spirit. It's for the little boy still hoping, the weary girl still dreaming. It's for the grown woman, the tired man, the restless child in all of us who is ready to transform. I say to you, put salt in your shoes today. Yes, baby, you heard me right. Salt, that ancient sacred mineral. Salt, the preserver, the purifier, the protector. Salt, essential to the earth, is just as essential to your spirit. Why salt in your shoes? Child, let me remind you of something your soul has always known, though your mind may have forgotten. Salt is sacred, older than empires, older than pyramids, older than pride itself. Before gold was weighed, before kings wore crowns, salt was honored, traded, valued. People crossed deserts, braved wild seas, all for salt. They didn't chase it for nothing. Salt holds life, death, and the mysteries in between. When I tell you to put salt in your shoes, I don't mean just a ritual. I mean remembering your worth. I mean preservation, power, and walking in purpose that cannot be diluted by the harsh storms of life. Salt has a soul. It preserves what is precious. It protects what is sacred. And when you walk with salt, you declare, I will not spoil, I will not fade, I will not be diminished before my time. You affirm that your calling is safe, your journey protected. Salt doesn't just preserve, it heals. Think of a wound touched by salt water. Yes, it burns, but it cleanses. Life will wound you. People will hurt you. Betrayal will leave scars. You don't need bitterness. You need salt. You need healing. You need strength to say, though I bleed, I will not break. Though I cry, I will not collapse. I have salt in my shoes and God in my bones. Sugar may seem sweet, but it dissolves under pressure. Salt endures. Salt leaves a mark. Salt lingers. You don't want to be sugar that melts. You want to be salt that seasons every space you enter, that reminds everyone who doubted you that you were always enough. Think of the mothers waking before dawn, praying for their children, the fathers laboring long hours to provide, the women who carry grief and grace in equal measure. To them I say, you are salt. You are not forgotten, not wasted, not weak. You preserve your people, protect your peace, and season your home. And let's not forget, salt adds flavor. Flavor transforms a meal into a memory. It awakens desire. Your life should have flavor. Your presence should awaken hope. Your spirit should inspire others to rise and say, something good is near. When I tell you to put salt in your shoes, I ask you to walk with substance. Walk like your story is deep, like your journey matters. You've survived storms, shame, and silence, and yet here you are, still rising. Don't walk timidly. Sprinkle salt in your shoes. Let your steps shake the ground. Let your faith make the earth remember your name. Every step declares, I am seen, invaluable, anointed, and appointed, not by man, but by the divine. Salt teaches another truth. It is meant to be shared, not hoarded. Too much becomes bitter, just enough brings richness. Likewise, your purpose should uplift, not wound. Your power should nourish, not intimidate. Power without love is noise, and the world doesn't need more noise. We need nourishment. Sometimes you may feel too bold, too loud, too strong. The world celebrates blandness and calls it marvelous, but not you. You were made to season, to challenge, to change, to flavor the future with the lessons of the past. You matter. Your walk matters. Your words matter. Your witness matters. You don't need anyone's permission to carry your salt. The divine has already chosen you. The earth awaits your flavor. Heaven watches your steps. Ancestors whisper, "Go ahead, walk on. You've got salt in your shoes and fire in your soul." So, lace up your shoes, whether worn by pain or polished by pride. Sprinkle a little salt, pray over them, bless them. Dedicate your walk to something higher than fear, higher than failure, higher than flesh. Walk strong, walk whole, walk worthy. With salt, you don't just move, you transform. You don't just travel, you testify. Let your steps speak of the salt that sustains you, seasoned with power, grace, and divine glory. Remember, salt has always been valuable, just like you. Sit for a moment. Take off the weight of this world. Listen closely. Too many of us move without intention, running in circles, chasing shadows, wondering why we feel unseen, lost, and tired. The answer is simple. We move without purpose. When I say put salt in your shoes, I mean each step should be blessed, intentional, sacred. Your daily journey, sometimes dull, sometimes dazzling, is holy. Walk like you know it. Too often we move because the clock demands it, because the world expects it, because we were told our worth depends on busyness. But you are not a machine, not a cog in someone else's wheel. You are a soul in motion, a story unfolding, a purpose waiting to be lived step by step. Salt in your shoes is your intention, your divine declaration. I will not walk in vain. I will not wander aimlessly. I will walk with meaning. I will walk with God. Every step plants something, pain or purpose. Without salt, you may sow bitterness. With salt, your journey is sanctified. You won't shrink to be accepted. You won't walk toward anything that dishonors your peace or promise. Salted with faith, you shift energy quietly, profoundly, through calm, presence, and intentionality. Salt in your shoes means you move for growth, not applause. You rise to stand out, not to fit in. Your silence speaks. Your stillness has meaning. You don't need to shout to be seen. Your presence is your power. Your walk is your witness. And if you feel too far gone, remember, no path is too crooked for love. No detour too long for purpose to redeem. If you can breathe, you can walk. If you can walk, you can still win. Walk with intention, not perfection. Walk with your eyes open and your heart alive. Walk like every moment matters, because it does. Walk with salt. Walk with vision. Walk like someone who knows they walk with God. And every now and then, look back, not in regret, but in reverence. See how far you've come. See the footprints in the dust. See how salt preserved your path, purified your pain, and pointed you toward your promise. Walk, my love, with salt in your shoes and divinity in your stride. Isn't about pretending that pain doesn't exist. It's about trusting deep in your bones that even in the hardest moments, there's a promise. Even in struggle, there is a guide. Fear, on the other hand, is a liar. It's a thief. It creeps behind you, whispering that you're not enough, not smart enough, not strong enough, not worthy. It feeds on doubt and drinks from despair. If you let it, fear will chain your feet to the past and steal every step forward. It will hush your dreams before they even find their voice. But you, dear soul, were not made for fear. No, you were made to move boldly, to walk with purpose, covered in grace. You were made to put one foot in front of the other. Even when the road is unclear, even when the map is torn, even when the night is long, you were made to move in faith. Not just any faith, but the kind that knows your steps are guided, your tears noticed, and your journey sacred. Walking in faith doesn't mean absence of fear. It's refusing to let fear control you. It's waking up and saying, "Fear, I see you, But you won't sit at my table today. You won't ride in my car. You won't hold the pen while I write my story. Faith says, I am afraid, yes, but I will still move forward. I will still believe. I will still hope. There is power in walking like you know someone greater walks with you. You may not see the whole staircase, but faith says, take the first step. You may not know where your next provision will come from, where healing will rise, where peace will settle, but faith says, keep moving, keep trusting, keep speaking life into your world. When the world speaks doubt, you respond with faith. Walking this way doesn't just change your life, it changes the energy around you. People notice, they sense it. They see something different in how you carry yourself, your head held high, not out of pride, but out of assurance. Your steps firm, not because life has been easy, but because your foundation is strong. Storms will come, they always do. They burst in like uninvited guests, rattling the windows of your peace. But even in storms, your footing can be firm if it's grounded in faith. Faith says, this storm will not define me. Faith says, the waves may rise, but the one I follow walks on water. Faith says, I don't need all the answers because I serve the one who holds them. What a gift it is to walk knowing this, to lift your head, not because the world allows it, but because your spirit commands it, to speak truth over your life when lies surround you, to walk with the scars of past battles and call it grace. Fear often dresses in fine clothes. It comes as procrastination, perfectionism, or people-pleasing. It whispers, wait a little longer, you're not ready. But faith rolls up its sleeves and says, we go anyway, we've waited enough. Walking in faith shows you that failure isn't your enemy, it's your teacher. It's not a stop sign, but a stepping stone. Fear wants you to think that falling means the end, but faith knows every fall is a new chance to rise. And rise you will. You will rise from brokenness, you will rise from heartache, you will rise from fear's grip, you will rise into the fullness of who you were meant to be. Walking in faith doesn't mean you never fall, it means you don't stay down. It means you get back up, brush yourself off, and say, if I am given another chance, I will keep moving. Many wait to feel ready, to feel strong, to feel certain. But faith doesn't wait on feelings. Faith moves in spite of fear, doubt, or opinions. And even the smallest step becomes sacred. Walking in faith is not only about trusting in something, but trusting in everything, in the waiting, in the wandering, in the quiet moments. Faith is for mountaintop victories and valley days. It's for dry seasons and silent nights when hope feels far, yet you keep moving. That is power, that is beauty, that is courage beyond the physical, that is walking with salt in your shoes and faith in your bones. Choose it today. Choose faith, not because it's easy, not because it always makes sense, but because your future is too valuable to surrender to fear. Lift your head, square your shoulders, plant your feet, and say, I will not fear, I will walk in faith. My story is not over, my journey is not finished. I am still becoming. Walk forward, don't look back. Release what weighs you down. Your back has been bending, your smile hiding, your peace whispering, it's ready to come home. You cannot soar while chained to burdens never meant for you. You cannot dance with bitterness tangled in your heart. You cannot grow with hands full of what no longer serves you. Releasing is holy. Let go of the old grudge, the toxic relationship, the guilt, the lies echoing in your head. You don't owe anyone your ruin. You don't owe your past your presence. You don't owe trauma your future. To release is to honor yourself. Remember, letting go is not forgetting. We carry lessons, but not the wounds. You can love and still leave. forgive and still heal apart, bless and still grow beyond reach. The trees understand this. They release their leaves not because they die, but to prepare for new life. What you release today makes space for blessings tomorrow. Many of us are tired, not from effort, but from carrying old pain, rejection, fear, and words spoken too early. Dragging these burdens into every space dims joy. Lighten your load. You don't need someone's apology to heal. You don't need to prove your worth. God has seen your tears. Heaven knows your heart. There is power in you that fear cannot hold, a light shame cannot dim. But that light shines only when the covering is removed. Not everyone will walk with you into your future. Some people are meant only to your gate, not beyond. Release them with grace. Forgive yourself too. Don't replay mistakes endlessly. You are allowed to grow, to rise from ashes, to say, that was then, but not me now. Release guilt, release shame, release the belief you must be perfect to be loved. You are loved. Letting go is not weakness. It's declaring your worth, choosing your future, choosing peace over pain. When you release, your steps lighten, your smile returns, your prayers deepen, your soul exhales. You hear guidance more clearly, move with purpose, and trust in yourself again. The salt in your shoes isn't just cleansing your path, it's claiming it. You are walking forward unburdened, leaving chains behind. What must you release today? Face it, name it, and let it go. You are not defined by what hurt you. You are defined by how you rise. And rise you will. There comes a time to step out of hesitation and into faith. You've released, you've cleansed, you've laid burdens down. Now walk boldly, walk with purpose, walk knowing transformation is not complete until you move toward your destiny. Your prayers, your tears, your hope have brought you here. God's answers are in your movement. Step forward even without seeing the full staircase. Faith is a flame that says, even in darkness there is light. Move even when knees shake, when doubt speaks loudly, when old pain taps your shoulder. Don't look back. Nothing behind you is worth more than what lies ahead. Your ancestors prayed for you. They fought battles you will never see. They dreamed dreams with your name written in the stars. Walk with their courage. Walk with your head high and your back straight, knowing heaven walks with you. When you move in faith, the earth shifts. Doors open, the universe responds. You are no longer asking permission. You are stepping into your promise. Some will not understand your journey. Let them doubt, let them talk. Those meant for your path will recognize your light immediately. Every step in faith is a message. Every intentional move is praise. Every refusal to shrink declares, I am worthy, I am called, I am becoming. The road will have valleys, dry patches, long days, and tight shoes, but do not stop. Every step counts. Every tear waters purpose. Every scar is a map. Every near give-up moment brings you closer to your divine plan. Walk like the earth knows your name. Walk like the heavens watch. Walk like you are the miracle you've been waiting for, because you are. And now, child, hear this. Walking in faith is not a straight line. It is full of twists, turns, and unexpected pauses. The road may bend in ways you cannot predict. The sky may darken when you least expect it. Clouds may gather, blocking the sun, and rain may fall in torrents. Yet even then, every step matters. Every small act of courage matters. Every quiet moment of choosing hope over despair shapes your destiny. You see, life is not about avoiding the storms. It is about learning to dance in the rain, learning to move with purpose while the winds test your balance. When your feet hurt from walking, when your spirit feels weary from carrying burdens, when your eyes search for signs and find only questions, still move, still trust, still rise, because each step, each choice, each effort is weaving a tapestry of resilience, faith, and divine alignment that no one else can see yet, but God does. The journey will test your patience. It will demand your perseverance. It will challenge your trust. You will meet moments when giving up seems easier, when fear seems louder, when the voice of doubt seems insistent and persistent. But let me tell you this, sweet soul, the very fact that you are feeling fear or doubt means you are growing. The very fact that you are confronted with these challenges is proof that you are being refined, that your character is being forged in the fire of experience. Your faith is not measured by comfort, but by endurance. Your courage is not proven in the absence of difficulty, but in your willingness to face it and continue anyway. Every day you choose faith. Every day you step forward despite uncertainty. You are training your spirit to recognize the voice of guidance, to distinguish truth from deception, to move with clarity even in chaos. And let us speak plainly about vision. You must learn to see not only with your eyes but with your heart, to look beyond the present discomfort and perceive the promises that are forming silently beneath the surface, to trust that even when doors seem closed, opportunities are being arranged in ways you cannot yet imagine, to know that when paths seem blocked, new paths are being carved just for you. This is the work of faith, to hold on to hope when the evidence is scarce, to remain steady when the terrain is uncertain, to continue walking when every instinct urges you to stop. Faith is not blind. It is informed by love, shaped by truth, and strengthened by experience. Faith is both a shield and a compass, guiding your steps while protecting your spirit from despair. Remember, sweet soul, that your story is not meant to mirror anyone else's. You are not here to compete with others, to measure yourself against their pace, or to compare your journey to theirs. Your path is unique, your timing perfect, your process sacred. Each person you meet may travel a portion of your path with you, but no one else can complete it for you. Do not be discouraged by those who walk slower or faster, those who seem to have more or less. Their journey is theirs, yours is yours, and it is beautiful, it is holy, it is designed to lead you exactly where you need to go. And speaking of design, let us honor the small victories, the quiet triumphs that are often overlooked. That phone call you made despite fear, that apology you offered even when it was hard, that morning you woke and chose hope over despair, that day you did not respond in anger, but in calm, that moment when you chose kindness instead of bitterness. Each of these acts is a brick in the foundation of your faith, a stone in the pathway to your destiny. Celebrate them, acknowledge them, write them down if you must, for they are proof that you are capable, that you are strong, that you are guided. Now let us consider the weight of words. Words spoken over you, words you speak to yourself, words you carry in silence. They are powerful. Negative words have a way of nesting in the mind, growing in influence until they color every thought and every decision. But words of truth, words spoken with intention, have a force that can transform a life. Speak life over yourself. Speak courage over yourself. Speak hope, joy, peace, and purpose. Let every sentence you form be a declaration of the person you are becoming. When fear whispers, answer with faith. When doubt knocks, respond with determination. When despair lingers, speak hope so loud that it drowns out the shadows. Your voice is a tool, a weapon, a blessing. Use it wisely and use it often. And now, beloved, consider the strength of preparation. Walking in faith does not mean moving recklessly. It means moving with intention, with discernment, with wisdom. It means arming yourself with knowledge, surrounding yourself with support, and equipping your spirit with prayer and reflection. It means learning from past mistakes, forgiving yourself for missteps, and carrying forward the lessons they offered. It means cultivating patience for the unfolding of plans, trust in unseen providence, and courage to act when opportunities arise. Preparation is the bridge between faith and manifestation. The more prepared you are, the more confident your steps, the more fruitful your journey. And let us not forget gratitude. Gratitude is not only a response to what you have received, but a declaration of trust in what is coming. Gratitude shifts perception. It opens your eyes to blessings you may otherwise overlook. It fortifies your heart against despair. It is a magnet that draws more to be thankful for into your life. Each morning, before your feet even touch the floor, name 3 things for which you are grateful. At night, reflect on what brought light into your day. Let gratitude become a rhythm in your soul, a melody that guides your steps and illuminates your path. Now, child, hear me clearly. Faith is not just a solitary walk. It is a collective movement. The energy you carry, the decisions you make, the hope you embody, they ripple outward. People around you will feel it, even if they cannot articulate it. Your courage will inspire. Your steadfastness will encourage. Your belief will awaken hope in others who may have long given up. You are part of a greater tapestry, and your steps, even the smallest, contribute to a wider story of triumph and purpose. Walk knowing that your life affects others in ways you may never see. And as you continue walking, remember this: resilience is built not in moments of comfort, but in moments of challenge. Every trial, every obstacle, every test of endurance is an opportunity to grow stronger. Each time you rise after a fall, each time you choose faith over fear, each time you act with love instead of anger, you are becoming the person you were meant to be. The world may not recognize it immediately, but divine timing ensures that everything aligns in its season. Trust that the unseen hand is arranging the pieces. Trust that every tear, every prayer, every effort is part of a larger plan. Trust that your journey is sacred. So walk, child. Walk with your heart open, your spirit unshaken, and your mind focused on what lies ahead. Walk like you are meant to leave footprints of hope wherever you go. Walk like each step affirms your worth, your calling, and your destiny. Walk in faith as though the very earth responds to your courage. Walk boldly, knowing that heaven walks with you, that unseen forces are guiding you, and that your journey is a testament to the power of persistence, belief, and unwavering hope. Every step is sacred, every choice is meaningful, every movement is a declaration of life, purpose, and divine connection.